It's too hot outside to turn on the oven to bake anything, but that doesn't mean we have to skip dessert because today I'm going to show you how to make one of my family's favorite summertime desserts. It's simple, easy, and best of all, no baking required. Let me show you how we make it. To make this recipe, we only need a few simple ingredients: graham crackers, butter, whipped topping, fresh peaches, and a little sugar. That's it. Simple ingredients that come together to make something really, really special. Let's start by making the crust. To crumble our graham crackers, I like using the food processor because it gives me nice, even crumbs. It's a good idea to work in batches so you don't end up with large chunks of graham crackers. You can also crumble the graham crackers by putting them in a Ziploc bag if you wish, and using a rolling pin to crush them. After the graham crackers are crumbled, next we melt the butter. I'm going to melt mine in the microwave for about 40 seconds. Then pour the melted butter over the graham cracker crumbs and stir until every crumb is coated. You know, this is one of those desserts that my mom made often as we were growing up. It always meant that summer had arrived. Now, I love making it for my own family because it's quick, easy, and so refreshing. You know, sometimes it's the simplest recipes that become everyone's favorite. Now, after the graham crackers are mixed well with the butter, we're going to pour them into a 9 by 13 baking dish. I like using the bottom of a measuring cup to gently press the crust into an even layer. But you don't have to press too hard, just enough to make it all hold together. You know, if you're loving this recipe, don't forget to join the Everyday Eats Recipe Club. It's free, and every week you'll get a new recipe. Look for the link in the description. Now, the best part is preparing the peaches. I'm going to be peeling the peaches and then cutting them into small bite-sized pieces. Now, if you buy fresh peaches and they aren't quite ripe yet, just put them in a brown paper bag and leave them on a counter for about a day or two. That helps them speed up the ripening process. Once they're ripe, peel them and cut them into small bite-sized pieces. When all the peaches are peeled and sliced, I'm going to sprinkle a little sugar over them and then give them a gentle toss. If you're looking for an easy dessert to take to a picnic, a barbecue, or a family gathering, or just to enjoy at home on a hot summer day, I hope you'll enjoy this one and give it a try. Let me know in the comments how you liked it. Now that the peaches are tossed, we're going to set them aside and we'll start assembling the dessert. We're going to spread the thawed whipped topping evenly over the graham cracker crust. Don't worry if it's not perfectly smooth. The peaches are going to cover everything. I love how light and creamy this layer makes our dessert. Now adding the favorite ingredient of the recipe, the peaches. We're going to spread them evenly onto the whipped topping, and we're going to make sure we get them all over the dessert so every bite has a sweet, juicy peach. And if your peaches aren't available when you want to make this dessert, don't worry. I've made it a couple of times with canned peaches. Just make sure they're packed in their own juices instead of heavy syrup. After everything is put together, we're going to cover our dish with plastic wrap and refrigerate it for maybe about 3 or 4 hours before serving. Believe me, the hardest part about this recipe is waiting. And that's it. This is exactly how summer tastes. It's cool, it's creamy, and the peaches are perfectly sweet. And just like that, we have this wonderful dessert that has a buttery graham cracker crust, this whipped topping, and those fresh peaches with just a little extra sweetness from the sugar. Super simple to put together, quick, tasty. Let's see how it tastes. Mm. This truly is summer on a plate. It's one of my favorite desserts. I'm just so thankful that I was able to share this dessert with you today and spend a little extra time. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for Everyday Eats with Ellen. We'll see you next time.